Hey fam, how y'all doing? It's your Unc. How you doing, family? This is Uncle Tim Reviews. I'm Uncle Tim. How you feeling, Timsters? First of all, again, as always, before I go any bit further, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being you. Thank you for putting that energy positively here and being a blessing to the channel. And I hope I'm being a blessing to you as well. So with that being said, fam, thank you again for watching. So give yourself a round of applause. The Funko community said, wait, what's up with your channel, man? You in our group and you ain't putting nothing out on Funkos, and you be all out in the group holding up Funkos, smiling and happy. Where's your Funko Pop material? I got something to say, man. Look, I want to know, where the hell are the Funko Pops? You go to the stores, man, they're not there. And the baddest thing in the world is happening right now. There's a giant counterfeit Funko Pop situation going on. There are counterfeiting Funko Pops. Now, you know, I'm looking at the actual pictures of people posting counterfeit Funko Pops and trying to understand, how do I supposed to know if the Funko Pop real or not? You know, and they were like, you know, the price for that is too cheap. You know, that's a grail. That grail right there should be going for this amount. You know, this person said they got it from somebody at their house during a garage sale. Now I'm going to explain something. Now, when you're talking about garage sales in general, yard sales, you know, things like that, flea markets, sometimes people don't know what they have. And I'm serious, sometimes people don't know what they have. And certain situations, you could sell this stuff. And you can buy this stuff from people who don't know what they got. Again, you don't tell them how much it's worth. That's not your job. The thing is, they're selling the merchandise for a certain price, and you giving them funds for that merchandise. Again, I understand that they're counterfeiting Funko Pops because they got a lot of these Funko Freddies, and, you know, they got them in all kinds, and, you know, people are showing me that, you know, I'm not looking at what's really going on, and I should be focused more on, you know, trying, you know, to see what's what. So we have other issues in the Funko community. People say I should be collecting grails. You know, I should be collecting Funko Pops that's going to go up in value. That ain't what I do. I collect things that are near and dear to my heart. I collect things that I can see that have a story behind them. I'll tell you this story in another video. But I collect things that work for me, that I can see and say, hey, you know, that's a part of, you know, my childhood. You know, I remember this show. I watched this show. And, you know, I was so happy to watch the show that I bought, you know, all the figures, you know, that was for that show. But I normally don't buy all the figures. I buy one or two because, you know, buying a whole set, that takes up a lot of space. And some of the figures from the set you may not like. So you buying the figures that you like because it actually works for you. Again, not everything is for everybody. See, a lot of times when people are getting into stuff, they try to go out and buy the most expensive things. They try to get into it for the wrong reason, trying to resell. Sometimes this stuff is harder to resell than anything because you got to get the shipping right with Funko Pops. Otherwise, you might as well just stop. You damage the box. It's a lot of collectors who don't take theirs out the box. I don't take mine out the box. I like to see them in boxes because I have nowhere to actually put them up on shelves at. Because, again, the area I'm in is not that big. You know, I'm using what I have, you know, like at the end of the day, you know, people ask, are you going to buy a bigger house? Not at this time. Not, you know, for a collection. You know, my whole thing is, you know, I have to go with what you can do at the time. And this is what I'm telling a lot of people. When you collect, make sure those items that you see, somehow they speak to you, you know, as far as on a personal level. Like, you know, you watch the show or, you know, used to play this game and they got the pop for that. Again, that works. But when you're trying to do something just, you know, to start a collection, you know, for a nest egg for later, this might pan out and be just like the Beanie Babies. And you lose everything. And see, this is something that I'm trying to keep a lot of people from. Make sure that your hobbies that you're doing make you happy. You're not going into the store and just angry. You know, sometimes I do get a little pissed because I'm human. I go into the stores and, you know, all the pops that I see people picking up, I don't see none of them. I'm trying to figure out what stores that have pops still. Like I said, it's 86 Targets where I'm at. And you go into all these Targets looking for Funko Pops and you can't find none. And all the ones you find it are the TLC Pops. Now, I like TLC and I got them. I got all 3 of them. But I don't want to buy any more of them. You know, then you see certain Pops that you just say, man, I can't believe that y'all keep making this same Pop over and over. And see, that's the thing. You know, they have a wide range of characters that they use. But, you know, for some reason, you only be stuck with some of them at certain stores, like at your Walgreens, where I told you I have 100. You know, you sitting there looking at some of this stuff and you like, man, you know, fam, I don't know what we doing here. I'm confused. You know, you see stuff on clearance in certain places and you pick it up because it's on clearance. And, you know, you like, well, that was a cool part that this person was in. Again, at the end of the day, I'm just not buying stuff to be buying it. This is why my Funko Pop collection is so small. It's about, what, 70, 80 Pops? But again, if I was just buying them willy-nilly, I have a damn 1,000 Pops in here by now. Why? Because I could buy big collections of them with no problem. People are always trying to sell something. But again, you got to make sure it's worth buying it to you. You know, you can find a whole bunch of grills in there, but the stuff that you buy got to still speak to you. And it got to be worth it to you. It got to make you feel good. You know, it got to be worth, when you turn around and look at your shelves and things like that, that you happy to see it. If you got a whole bunch of nonsense, again, it's just nonsense. Fam, I'm not trying to tell you how to collect. I'm not trying to tell you, you know, not to get your Pops graded, which I'm trying to figure out. Just like people in the action figure community now are trying to do graded action figures, whereas they grade the whole thing. Man, come on. Isn't that a lot of money to be spending on grading, packaging, and everything for an action figure? I understand when they were doing it for the games. Even I don't understand that. You know, I don't want to grade a game. I want to play the game. That's the whole purpose with me. I don't want to have a whole bunch of games lined up on the wall that I can't play. They all still in shrink wrap. What's the purpose? Again, your hobby got to work for you. Only reason why I leave mine boxed, they look better boxed than I figure. It's easy to dust the boxes than it is to dust each individual figure. Like I got to dust these behind me. Again, we all have different priorities and we all know how we want to do things. But I'm giving you a crash course in Funko Pops. Be very careful what you collect. Because like I said, it can get out of hand real quick with Funko Pops. Real quick. You just got to make sure you like what you buy. If you buying a whole bunch of garbage, guess what? It's still going to be garbage. You still going to complain about them. You still going to be mad about them. So make sure you invest or you buy properly what you want and that you happy to see each day that you look at it. But to later, fam, I just want to remind each and every last one of you all, thank you for being a blessing to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Just thank you for being you. To later, peace out.